Oh,
Well. Welcome back, everyone, to another Stock Market Open. We have what appears to be some bullishness happening today. One of the reasons seems to be that jobless claims came in slightly lower than expected, although continuing claims did tick up a little bit. Remember, and it's very important, but continuing claims and jobless claims, they're not really a leading indicator of the economy. They are a leading indicator of the next jobs report, which is very different from a leading indicator of the economy. Leading indicators of the economy would be something like 27 weeks of unemployed workers, which that is actually somewhat recessionary, unfortunately. But that's okay. Markets still like to move on these things. And so it looks like after this data came out, we actually got some enthusiasm. The enthusiasm was mostly placed around Nvidia. Nvidia was negative by about 1%. And as soon as Nvidia's data came out, or as soon as that jobs data came out, we started seeing Nvidia move, and now it's up about 2%. Given that it's 6% of market capitalization in the US, Nvidia going up is really a good thing. It really helps the entire market. So if you're trading today, I encourage you watch what happens with Nvidia throughout the day, because it could be sort of a leading indicator on trades. So right now, Nvidia is doing very well. Looks like it's going to about 164. It's just basically been straight up here over the last bit. You could see data. Data actually came out over here. Kind of really started running almost in anticipation of the data. So at the same time, you've got Bitcoin rallying to, we hit 98,400 there for a moment. We're on our way to 102. I expect that's the next stop. And that is taking Ethereum with it. It's finally at my line over here. I've got a line at 33.46. Next stop's about 37.64. Enphase is holding on to 60 nicely, though it's substantially lower volume than some of the other things going on, like Snowflake, which is running up to the probably 170 plus region. So good on Snowflake here, but 200 might even be a next stop as well. But from 129, this will be a sort of a big mover. Hood's moving over to 40. GameStop's moving past 30, and the Qs have been pretty stable around this, this little wedge, I call it, over here. Just the last few days. So they're getting supported. We bounced twice off of 493, and we have a ceiling probably about 508, 509 probably today. So I would watch 509 as a bit of a ceiling. We're probably going to open around 506. Then watch the enthusiasm as well on BTC. Are we actually going to be able to break 100? That's the goal, obviously. Here's the 5-minute chart showing you that 98.4. MicroStrategy and the 2x leverage MicroStrategy is insane. Up in pre-market. I mean, yesterday was up 10%. It's up another 15% today. Therefore, the 2x leverage is up 29%, up 10% or 20% yesterday. This is crazy. Obviously, there are a lot of people that are like, wait, so, and I've talked about this many times on the channel as well, but obviously there are a lot of people that are like, wait, so the more Bitcoin goes up, the more leverage and debt Michael Saylor takes on to buy Bitcoin, which the company's worth, over 3x the amount of Bitcoin they have. And then you end up with them buying more Bitcoin, which just drives the price of Bitcoin up another $1,000, $2,000, whatever it is, because they're eating up the sell order book, which who wants to sell Bitcoin when it's on its way to 100K? Some people do, but not everybody. And basically you're just providing this endless demand. When that endless demand from MicroStrategy stops, there could be a pretty big oopsie here. But in the meantime, make some money. And I just recommend, if you're in on micro, like in my opinion, the way to play MicroStrategy or the 2x leverage is just have a trailing stop. So you just go in, you say, look, you put, I don't know, whatever it is. You got $10,000 in it, $1,000, whatever it is. You get a trailing stop set for 30% because there's a lot of volatility there. So you're willing to risk, $300 or 3K or whatever it is. And if it keeps running, great. If it doesn't, you trail out. That's a thesis. So, but yeah, pretty freaking remarkable. So then you've got what else here? Him's moving a little bit above 20 again. We fell below 20 there for a minute. Yeah, sitting at about 22. Not much movement there. And Piton still sitting in the 8 range. Okay. We'll see how it goes here going into the open. And so far, it seems like enthusiasm. Okay, then you've got, let's take a look also at Super Micro, which did get that shout out from Nvidia yesterday, but so did basically every other company under the moon related to AI. Let's do this correctly here. There we go. Looks like you're up about 7%, recovering some of that pre-Nvidia downside yesterday. Okay, so let's see. Alpha report was sent out, so hopefully you got it. If you don't already have the Alpha report, remember you can go to meetkevin.com/alpha, meetkevin.com/alpha, and you can get that Alpha report for free. It's texted and emailed over to you, so check that out over at meetkevin.com/alpha. There's like tens of thousands of you who are signed up for this, and I see your message responses, and y'all really seem to like them and enjoy them. So we'll keep them coming. You know, I always say let the market decide if a product's good or not, and this is one where people are very, very excited about it. So hopefully that keeps going. Yeah, let's see here. This someone here says Bitcoin's definitely going to 102. Let's see here. Thank you for always providing value. You got it. You're the best. Hardest working YouTuber, hands down. The only opinion I trust. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's very nice. Charles, shout out to Charles. See all your replies here. Let's get this money. Let's go. Somebody says, I think you're right about mortgage rates. I'm in the mortgage business. Nice. Luke says, it'll definitely hit 102 by Monday. People get paid today, so they will FOMO in for a quick gain. Ooh, good point. Interesting. Payday. It's Friday payday, baby. Go get your dough. All right, let's get ready for the bell over here. Let's see how things open up. Palantir is basically flat. I think Palantir would end up eventually at least chasing Snowflake. Obviously, Snowflake is chasing Palantir right now, but I guess we'll see. All right, so what do we got? About a minute to go. All right. Oh, it's not Friday. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. Sorry. The question was over the weekend. So will it hit 102 over the weekend and people get paid tomorrow? And so the answer was yes for 102. It is not Friday. I actually did think it was Friday for a moment. I guess it's not. It's just Thursday. Another day of the week. Oh, well. All right. So let's listen in over here for a moment.
I think that this is not Microsoft DOJ where they had a browser that they had to. It was very important to them. And it's
this is talk about maybe Google trying to get broken up or whatever. Trump will probably nix that like the moment he comes into office. I don't see Google getting broken up. I do wonder if the stock's moving at all on it. Yeah, it's dropping into the open a little bit. It's down 1% yesterday, down 1% right now. And Enphase is almost flat. Yeah, a little bit of a slowdown there of the Qs into the open. Let's see if there's profit taking on Nvidia when the bell happens.
It's going to be
because that'll lead the market.
What will happen, but it's a lot of money.
No, look, there's no doubt. Look, I wanted to scale back and only did scale back some Alphabet after that decision for my charitable trust because I knew that Jonathan Cantor, who was in charge of antitrust, meant business. He wanted to, Jonathan Cantor, if you want to use a literary analysis always helps until he criticizes me. Misery. Jonathan Cantor wanted to be Kathy Bates, who apparently is like in some TV show. What's that all about? And she wanted to hobble James Caan, of which by
I don't know what you're talking about, Jimbo, but whatever. Okay, so pretty stable on Nvidia right now. It's literally not. I'm shocked. Look how stable that is. It's got to pick a direction here. This is crazy. Let's see if that green candle can grow. Come on, GameStop, $29 gets the red candle to open. Super Micro is trying to figure out a direction. There you go, Nvidia. Come on. Let's get you to 167. 160. Okay, Palantir, big green candle. Nice. Come on, Qs. Qs rotating down. BTC rotating down. Not the biggest enthusiasm I was hoping for. Tesla up about 60 bips. Ubiquity 342. Apple's almost at that 330. Bond yields are actually down a smidge, like a hair. Then you've got, oh, there goes Nvidia. Here we go. Come on. 167 is it 167? Oh, it's 164. 164. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. This is really good for the market, by the way. If you could get Nvidia to pump like this, now it's up 4%. I think just everything kind of flows up with it because, you know, the Qs start flowing up and then Bitcoin starts flowing up. Let's go to the 1 minute over here. At least we got a 1 minute candle there. Snow pumping. It's going to 170. Here it goes. Snow, Nvidia's running. Super Micro is trying to. Here we go. It's almost like you kind of got launched out of the missile launcher, like a javelin, where like you have to kind of go down a little bit first because you kind of get vroom, and then it falls a little, and then the rockets turn off. So you had to have that little opening javelin dip. That's what we're going to call it, the javelin dip. You know, you open up. Oh, you don't even see the javelin dip here. Let's see the javelin dip over here. Javelin dip. Unfortunately, it looks like it's going right back to a red candle. I don't know what to call that. A problem. Okay, interesting. So some buy orders coming in, and now those U-turning. The entertainment of 1 minute candlestick. All right. So we'll see what's happening here. Let me pull some news quickly. And I want to see Fed expectations for rate cuts. Fed is sitting at 55.7% chance of cutting rates, which is boring. It's about a coin toss for December, which is really lame. 25% chance of a cut in January. Lame. Let's see here. We got an Intel piece this morning. Oh, this just came out a minute ago. Okay, what's this? Yeah, they literally posted this a minute ago. It's on Nvidia. Okay, so I'm going to write this down. Hallelujah. Bloomberg Intel on Nvidia. And the update is concern over slowing growth may be short-lived. Margins to rebound in Q3. Let's see here. Incremental growth expected to accelerate. Initial ramp faster. Blackwell is ramping faster than Hopper. Healthy inventory in gaming suggests growth in gaming next year. Remember, this used to be a gaming company. Like, I mean, mostly gaming company is what I feel like it used to be, you know, and then it turned into just this like massive AI powerhouse. Gross margin compression is not a worry, mostly overblown. Initial ramp is contributing to this. Initial ramp, decline in margin common for new products. That's what the doomers are saying. You know, when the doomers get really bullish, sometimes I just get bearish. And Wall Street has been so freaking uber bullish lately. It makes me want to be contrarianly bearish. I know I got a short Nvidia, but that's interesting. Interesting little update here. Macau visitor arrivals rise 24%. Yeah, that's cool. It's probably all that stimmy flowing. Although I wonder how long that'll last. Hydrogen build-out could gain ground during Trump's second term. What? Despite the president's skepticism towards climate change, his administration may put forth less environmentally restrictive policies, thus bolstering hydrogen. Wow, that's an interesting way to put it. That's very interesting. Bloomberg on hydrogen. Hydrogen deployments could rise under lower regulation, even though Trump isn't exactly pro climate change agendas. I've got a big piece coming out, a big video coming out on Doge. So stay tuned for that. I'll probably post that ideally within the next like 40 minutes or so. Yeah. Somebody says melting in the chat. What's melting? Holy crap. What the hell happened? Oh no, the javelin backfired.
Lost the lead. Reamed. Double reamed. Triple reamed.
Wow. Is this the profit taking everybody's been worried about? 3%?
Triple reamed.
Oh, Google.
Fetch me.
Oh, Supermicro's holding up. Wow. The profit taking is happening. No. Uh-oh. Tesla's still green. Oh, no way. Look at that rejection. At my legendary line again. At the line. Trust the lines. Wow. Once again, rejected on the candle wick at my line. Oh, my Lord. Oh, dear. Oh, here comes the profit taking. I don't know if this is just going to be the first. Like, sometimes you get it, like, the first 15 minutes of the day. You know, you get this crazy profit taking. And then all of a sudden, it's just all rallies again. Let's see what happens. Somebody says TLT straight up. Ah, don't tickle me. Woo! Oh, right over my line. That's my range. I have a range, 90.65 to 89.65. It's been stuck in there forever. I think if you break out of here, you're going to want to go long calls TLT, baby. Not personalized advice. Do I have a disclaimer for that? I think I do.
Don't sue me, bro. This is not personalized financial advice. Evaluate your own suitability. Past performance does not guarantee, promise, or imply future returns.
Wow. 4% on Google. Holy smokers. Has the profit taking begun? I don't know. Oh no, this is what I've been worried about. Oh, Nvidia!
Lost the lead.
Okay. Oh, dude, holy smokes. Wow, dude, this just U-turned hard. You went from like bull to like utter profit-taking loser bear. Wow.
The House of Pain.
Sell, sell, sell.
Okay. Let's see what's happening. Particularly see anything. Bond yields, yeah, bond yields down at 4.38 on the 10. The 2 years, dude, we're only 8 basis points uninverted. So why is that so bad? Let me explain. Let me do the honors, okay? Yield curve being ABP uninverted at market top is very dangerous. Okay, why? Why? Because most recessions begin when it is 50 to 80 BP uninverted. This usually happens rapidly via a shock or deterioration, such as sustained market decline, from profit taking or whatever, causes the 2-year curve to plummet faster than the 10, though both usually decline. All right, that's obviously, that's the longer risk factor. I suspect Q1 has the highest likelihood of this occurring. And so that makes me, that has and continues to be what positions me mostly bearish. You know, if I have to give you sort of my bear bull scale, I'm probably like a 2.5-ish, you know, right now. Kevin's bear bull. So, like, what does that mean? That means, like, you know, tiny bites on, PP companies, but keep small due to lack of great valuations. Preference towards the best valuations. So that's going to be Enphase, Supermicro, and then obviously preference towards where the puck is going, not where it is. See hockey reference, A, Canadians, A. You know, I went to a fight once in Canada and a hockey game broke out. There we go. Preference towards where the puck is going, not where it is. This would be Mortgage Co's TLT breakout from 90 to, you know, 120 to 130 plus. So my theses. Okay, so the Qs are still stuck at about 500, though Nvidia gained again. And you had a little bit of this relaxation, just basically hit the entire market. And Google's just tanking, absolutely getting reamed. Supermicro's holding. Tizzles above the line. How about Snow? Snow keeps going. It's still going to 170. Look at that. We're rejected at 169. Yeah. What's the link to check on the inverted yield curve? You know, the easiest, what I like to do, I mean, there are two ways you could do it. So let me, y'all want to see a trick? This goes with your cookies and stuff. I usually don't do this, but you can, oh, you have to log in. Oh, to CNBC Pro. I didn't know that. Okay, so what what you could do is, I think you could just get the 210 in here. No, maybe not. I'm pretty sure you can. I usually don't use the 210 here. So what I generally do is I just type in 10-year, and then I look at what the 10-year is right here, 4.38. Let's call it 4.39. I'm just going to round, right? And then I just type in 2-year, and then I look right here and go 4.3, and then I go, okay, we're 8.69 basis points uninverted, right? So that's a quick little mental way to do it. There is a way you could get the difference between the two. Shout out to Max. He showed me how to do that on CNBC. I generally don't do that because I want to see the nominal levels, right? If I just look at a chart of the difference between the two, I don't get to see where is the 10-year. Like, I want to know both what is the difference and where the 10-year is. If I just pull the difference, I don't get to know, like, oh, okay, the 10's, you know, breaking under 440 or whatever. So, TJT, my thoughts. Yeah, I mean, I think Target is a phenomenal company. I'm a big fan of Target. Come on, baby, 170 Snow. Big fan of Target. I'm just not a big believer in investing in the consumer in a slowing economic cycle. I'm okay with exposure to the higher income consumer, like, oh, Q's are recovering, like you know, somebody who's going to buy a solar system or you know, cars from Tesla or something. However, layoffs could damage that market as well. So I'm really keeping my exposure to that lower. And it's more of like, you know, it's more of an upside hedge exposure than it is where I think the puck is going. I really think the puck is going towards mortgage companies skyrocketing, rates coming way down, deflation, not inflation, and way lower yields over the next decades. And then, potential real market slowdown risks in 2025. But who knows? I mean, I think it was Barkin just this morning or yesterday who was talking about, GDP will be, 2.5% next year. And I'm like, okay, all right, good luck. I mean, let's see here. Atlanta Fed, if I go to GDP now, here's Google down 4.6. GDP now right now is sitting at 2.6 for the estimate for the end of this year. I still think it's propped up by tariff concerns and, the port strikes that we had a couple months ago. But we'll see. It could be wrong. It could all be wrong. What do I know? All right, recovery here on Bitcoin. That was crazy. What a crazy drop there, huh? And I think this is all just being led by Nvidia, frankly. Tesla's almost up 1%. Looks like we're going straight back to test the 347. Nvidia. And, Nvidia, it's up 1%, which is better than being down 1%, but it's getting stuck in the mud a little bit, huh? So what is this here? Is the Russia-Ukraine conflict causing what's going on today? Straight up fired ICBMs. This one. No. I don't know. Usually geopolitics don't really hit. Last time Nvidia reported earnings, it trended down for 13 days, then back to all-time highs. Yeah, that's a good point. I think the company's great. I mean, the cash flows are great. It's the ability for the market to punish it, though, is massive on growth concerns. Like, really, like, they make so much money. You want to buy them when like growth actually misses and the stock like halves and the cash flow just gets so ridiculous that you have to buy it. That's when you kind of want to buy it. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, greatest player ever. Half my Twitter feed is about people posting about Kevin lately. It's obviously because they all love the Alpha Report. Everybody is, haven't you heard? It's all the rage on X right now. Everybody's talking about the Alpha Report, which you could get for free by going to meetkevin.com/alpha. I'll text it to you, email it to you. You know how much of a pain in the butt it is to try to dark mode this? I got to find a better way to do it. But it's a pain in the butt. But I do it for you because y'all have been complaining that you want a dark mode. And I'm like, all right, y'all want dark mode? I'll give you dark mode. I'll get you dark mode. You'll get your dark mode. 11, 21, 24. Let me see if So this is the style of it today. This is just the second page. Look at that. Beautiful, delicious, sexy dark mode. So good. Who doesn't like good dark mode? Anyway. Okay, what else? Bonds only down 1 basis point right now. Let's see what else here. Everything runs faster on dark mode. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So what else? Qs go positive.
Gain the lead.
And Tesla. Oh, here it goes. Back to the line. Let's see here. Tesla. Super Micro. Snow. 347. Here we go. Testing the line. We are back. We're so back. That was like 20 minutes of panic. No, it was less than that. It was like 10 minutes of panic. It has returned. Here we go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Light my fire. Somebody says WTF Google. Talk about Google Chrome getting broken up out of Google. What products are consumers still forced to buy during a recession? Well, you should align that question with what stocks have historically done during recession. You know, honestly, like Walmart and McDonald's tend to do okay. They outperform the other losers. They could still go down, but they don't go down as much as some of the others. Oh, is this gonna be a failed breakout? Oh. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I love watching the stick, especially when it goes up. All right, super micro stabilizing. Oh, we're getting there on snow. Qs are barely able to hold on to 10 bips here. And what a line on Tesla, huh? Still waiting for GME to get to 30. As it's just slow today. Oh, Palantir goes positive. That's impressive. Enphase 64. We are leaving the lower 60s. Get on the train now before it is gone. We are going back, baby. Okay. Well, it's getting rejected. Can't keep it up. Oh, no.
Lost the lead.
All right. Well, this is a quite volatile day, huh? This is crazy. All right. So, let's see what else is going on. Okay. Boom. Aha. There we go. Ah, interesting. Okay. That is how you do it. I figured out how to make the banner of the 10-2. All right. Anyway, in the meantime, okay. So Tesla's still up a percent. Oh, full rejection though, huh? Yep. Just cannot keep it up. All right. Well, it's time to go do some fundamental analysis over the course member live stream. And let's see here. If you haven't yet, sign up over at meetkevin.com/alpha. And Qs, super micro. Yeah. There goes Tesla. Oopsies. All right. So there you have it. Thank you so much for being here, folks. Appreciate y'all. Citron Research is shorting MicroStrategy. Boy, yeah, it makes sense, but it's tough right now. Oh, wait, look at this. It's just red candled again. Uh-oh. Oh, that's almost going to push the button.
Go yourself. Is that clear?
Even though I'm a licensed financial... No, not that one. That was boring.
Just close the fucking door. Close the door.
That was the greatest line ever.
Just close the fucking door. Close the door.
Oh, J Powell gets trolled. Dude, Meta just cannot keep it up. Down 10% off peak. It's just having trouble. Getting stuck in the mud, man. AMD stuck in the mud. Look at that nasty downtrend, man. I need to go to the week chart on that. Blech. Stuck at the top for Meta. I mean, I guess if we're going to be stuck anywhere, that's the place to be stuck. Williams Sonoma. Man, that thing's going to tank if there's a recession. Bitcoin. I just lost 97. Look at Enphase. So low. It's so at a floor. Oh, dear. Google. Mid-range here. Tesla is 1%. Nvidia. What a skyrocket. And still holding that weekly trend there on the Qs. The Nike swoosh. I kind of think we're at the end of it, though. I've been saying that for a couple months now. It has kept going, though. Yes, it has. There's a little bit of a tailwind left. It won't last long. You bear. Yeah. All right. Very well. Back down to negative on Nvidia.
Lost the lead.
Oh. Well, we'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you so very much for being here, everyone. And we'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbye and good luck.